Well, we started this like 5 years ago, and this was one of the first artists to give me anything from his content. So I kind of blossomed like a flower over the course of 5 years to have the catalog that we do. So we're going back to what works. Ezza, my dude, how are you doing again?
Oh, fantastic, man. Absolutely fantastic. I'm happy to be back on the Terrell Effect once again.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
I like to think I'm on the Terrell Effect Mount Rushmore. You know
Yes,
what I
definitely.
mean?
Definitely.
Mount Blockmore.
Well,
Uh,
block.
and, I really appreciate you always giving my music this platform. And it's now a running tradition. Like every time I drop a new project, I got to come on the show. We listen to the project. We talk about it. We have a good time.
Yep.
Um, Sometimes in person, sometimes virtually.
Yep.
But we in Ontario and this Omicron Persei 8 over here.
You know what I mean, bro? I'm
So,
telling you.
we doing this online. Somebody
Yep.
said, Big Choom, that's what's up.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, we good, man. Thank you for having me back once again.
yeah, yeah. No, it's honestly, I look forward to this. And I said it in the comment, the little blurb. This is, well, for me anyways, the monumentous 17th consecutive project that is going to be featured in Culture Shock magazine. And I say, okay, 16th consecutive project and one marriage.
That was kind of a project, man. That was a bit of a project.
It is.
Yeah, no, marriage is a project for sure. But you've done 17 issues?
17th. This issue the next issue that comes out will be the 17th issue.
Holy smokes, doesn't time ever fly?
I'm telling you, bro. Like,
My goodness. And wow, well, that's amazing. I'm glad to have been a part of that as well. And we're gonna try to make it 18, 19, 20, man. I'm just
yeah,
gonna
man.
keep trying to push material off this album in different ways, and hopefully some more content comes out of that as well.
Yeah, man. That's good. Definitely, definitely. Where do we start? Okay, like for those of you who are just watching for the first time, I've known this man for going on what 10 years now? No. Going
Probably
on.
we're on the other side of 5, that's for sure. Probably
Going on. Okay, going on 5. More than I know it's more than 4 because I've been doing this for 5. So
yeah, I'd
at
say
least on the other
we
side of 5.
became acquainted probably like 2015, 2016. We met in 2017.
Yep.
Um, from what I remember, and that's what going to be 5 years now. That
This year, yeah.
so pretty
Feels like
cool.
it's been longer. Feels like it's been longer, but yeah,
A
you're
lot,
right.
a lot has happened in those 5 years. It's been an eventful. It's been an eventful few years, and it's been a ride, my friend. So
Taking over parking lots, railroad tracks, parking garages,
yeah,
clubs.
we keep it hip hop over here, man.
Oh
We keep
man,
it hip hop, baby.
I liken Choom Gang to the Wu-Tang of Niagara.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was one of our like little inside jokes. Was Choom Gang the new Wu Tangs? They kind of rhyme. Choom Gang and Wu Tang.
I never
And
heard that joke. I never heard that joke. So it's funny that I said that too. Because
yeah, no, I'm so glad that it turned from just a little thing we used to say to actually what people's impression is. So that's fucking awesome. I mean, that's the dream right there, man. Even on a small scale, the dream is the dream.
Well, the only way to get to 100 is to start at 1. So
That's it. Start at 0 even.
0 even, exactly.
Yeah. Only way to get anywhere is to just start at 0.
Yeah. Someone saying they love the hat. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Oh man, so this
Man's
album,
is unreal.
I mean, like, okay, I've gone through and I'm missing a couple of them. So when we first met, it was EU a Fool and Space Go no, it was EU a Fool. Line 2.
Yeah, that was probably the first project I sent you. That was 2015.
Mm-hmm. And then I want to say it was Fool's Day, then Space Ghost Perp.
Yeah.
Then there was one before Inlet. Was there not?
The one before Inlet was Rocky Mountain Watermelon.
Rocky Mountain Watermelon. I think that's the only one I don't have.
Yeah, see, that was me just kind of working stuff out. My boy Doc Bot produced all the beats on that, so I really wanted to do an album all on his beats.
Yep.
But I haven't really gotten to the place that I wanted to be at with my music. I'd say from really where like the music I claim starts is
Yeah.
2019 with Dankonia, the Choom Gang album Dankonia, and then
Dangonia.
my first solo album in Lit, and everything after that. Uh,
Dangonia got some quite the acclaim.
that's what I claim, baby. We claim that over here.
Mm-hmm. That was a big album. A lot of that album, I think, was when you guys were surging. Like you guys are always doing something, but like when Dankonia came out, that was like, oh, they're for real, eh? Okay. And then they kept like the momentum kept. If it wasn't for COVID, bro,
I
like
know, man.
I know
Honestly,
what I had planned. I don't know what you had planned, but I know what I had planned.
yeah, no, that really did change everything. In a way,
Mhm.
it helped me because my music has become more like music focused rather than what would go good at a show. Um, though, of course, as soon as everything goes back to normal, like if it ever does,
Yeah.
hypothetically speaking, I would really want to perform again. So it's like I'm gonna have to make some better tunes to perform. But it's been fun for like this sort of pandemic era to make shit that's just sort of geared toward people who listen to music and not just the live show experience.
Yeah, yeah. And I think we're finding the true music, like the true music fans in this time. What's going on? It only says Facebook user, but what up? Let me check who's on Facebook. I gotta go on Facebook to see my live to see who's because I feel bad. I want to shout these people out because they're taking the time to watch the show.
Yeah,
And
just Facebook user.
yeah, usually when it says Facebook user, it's on yours. It might be on yours, but
Oh, maybe, yeah.
yeah. But yeah. So I was going over the album titles. Now, this one, I think I know in part where it comes from, but I want to hear because it looks real biblical. It looks
Hmm.
real biblical. So
I'm
I
glad
want,
you asked. Honestly, like I try to go with God in a sense, right? Go with the universe, go with synchronicity and
yep,
coincidence and karma. So essentially, my last couple projects were Just Before Dawn and Just Before Dawn Second Wave.
okay,
Rel
yeah,
did Just After Dusk, Just After 3 a.m. So my next project was supposed to originally be called 9:05 a.m., like written like the time.
yeah,
Sort of like dawn has now happened, right? We go from just before dawn to 9:05 a.m. and it's more like music focused and lyric focused, and it's longer and more collaborative and stuff than my past album. So it's sort of like a new dawn, like something new, right?
yeah,
Um, but also it's an ode to the 905 hip hop era I grew up around, which was really on the wave of like trying to bring back that East Coast boom bap sound. And we have a lot of talented people that are actually really good at that. And now, from just less than 45 minutes away from us in Buffalo, arises this whole new wave with West Side Gun, Griselda, Conway, Benny, and them
yep,
from Buffalo, sort of creating this East Coast boom bap renaissance. So in my mind, I'm like, man, that like, and they're older than us.
yep,
So in my mind, it's like they were kind of on that same wave that 905 has been on. And really, Niagara is closer to Buffalo than it is to Toronto. And
yep,
I feel like musically, if that's what Buffalo was on in our age group, kind of behind the scenes this whole time, then that's what 905 was on too. And hey, if they created this whole renaissance, we can really be a part of that if we showcase the talent that we have.
And that's one thing that you have always been good at. Stepping outside of, I want to say stepping outside of the norm, but maintaining the integrity of it. You know what I mean? You do your own thing, but it's true to the craft. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
not like
thank you.
not bastardizing music for your own benefit. You know what I mean? Where there's a lot of people out there that just aren't doing it. You know what I mean? They aren't doing it with the right intentions, I'll say.
Yeah, no, for me it's all about the craft, and like I'm 31 now, so I'm beyond the age where um I'm feeling like, oh, I'm gonna blow up and I'm gonna be rich and I'm gonna do da 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 da. That's like 20s thoughts, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? You get a
yeah,
little older and it's like, man, I can do this thing that I really feel like I understand. I'm a student of hip hop, 150% have been
yeah.
pretty much my whole life that I can remember. This thing that I feel like I really understand and do well, and even more importantly, is inspire others to do well and to do their thing as well, right? So I have this thing, like I just need to make projects that I want to exist. Tyler the Creator said that in a recent interview, and I was like, yeah, that's exactly it. Just like make shit that you want to see exist, and don't worry about what the reception is, this, that, or the other, because you'll come up with something else you want to see exist. And this album, this Luke 95, was me just creating something that I wanted to see exist, and that was a 2022 905 Boom Bap project. So this was going to be called 905 AM. Let me circle back to the title of the album.
Okay, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is supposed to be called 9:05 a.m.
Yes, originally.
Okay, so we're talking to Ezza of Choom Gang right now on the Terrell Effect episode 270 special edition. We're here on a Friday, and I like the response we're getting. It could be from your added channels, but we have some dedicated people watching this and what's going on.
That's
So
fantastic.
I wanted to get because I'm about to get into the mix, so I wanted to get the full story in my DAW as well. So
Hell yeah.
all right, so run with it now. Luke 9, like Luke 9, is it Luke 9
Yeah,
5?
Luke 95. So
Yeah.
basically, I'm working on this 905 AM project.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked to a couple of the people that I was working with um, about the project. Everybody was fucking with the idea. Um, I believe most of the features were gathered while it was still called 905 AM. Not all of them, though. And then we have the unfortunate passing of lucrative site, lucrative right, produce, Luke Archibald, who's like one of the really, really monumental figures in that original 905 hip hop scene that sort of I grew up like looking up to those guys and being like, damn, like hip hop can be made here. Um, and Luke was a extremely talented producer, rapper, singer, performer, visual artist, videographer, director. Like he was a everything type of guy, just like my homie Chuck, who I lost in 2014, was like this ridiculously multi-talented dude that like really influenced what everybody was doing on the scene. So Luke's death really like brought back a lot of the feelings that I experienced through Chuck's death. And of course, like I'm not super close with Luke, but I'm close with a lot of people who are close with him. And sort of secondhand, I could feel their grief being very similar to what I went through. It's just like not only is it the tragedy of losing a friend, but it's a tragedy for the world to lose such a talent and such an artist who had so much more to give still. Um, and I was like, this is kind of part of the theme of this album that I'm working on, 905 AM, is not only like it's not just a tribute to doing hip hop in Niagara, but it's about the trials and tribulations of doing hip hop in Niagara. And every friend that I know that's died at a young age was a talented artist of some way, shape, or form that loved hip hop and was devoted to hip hop. Now, they all passed away in different ways, but all of which connected to mental health. You know, and in Niagara, like crazy opioid epidemic issues, suicide issues. We've all driven on the bridge that's got suicide bars on it. It was really nice before it had the suicide bars. It's a real issue here, right? And the feeling of losing somebody who's like that talented and close to you is like, damn, it really makes you want to put that on a pedestal and put them out there. So obviously everybody knows I'm a huge Kanye fan, and he finally put out Donda this year. And I just love that title because it's just so it's like you want to know what that's gonna sound like. Like he's just named the album out. So I'm like, I don't want to name the album Luke because everyone's gonna know what the fuck I'm just copying Kanye or whatever, right? I'm like, let me just think, like I want to keep the 905 in the title. So I was like, I call it Luke 905. So I Googled Luke 905, and then the Bible verse Luke 9:5 comes up.
Chapter 9, verse 5.
Bible verse, essentially a fucking biblical explanation of the what the theme of my album is, which is just like, it's something along the lines of if a town doesn't accept you, then shake their dirt off of your feet or whatever. It's almost like my homeboy Lane messaged me, and he's like, it's like the biblical equivalent of dirt. Get that dirt off your shoulder. It's kind of that.
I'll tell you what it is according to the international version.
Yeah, let's hear it from King David himself.
If people do not welcome you, leave their town and shake the dust off your feet as a testimony against them.
Yes.
That's what Luke 9:5 says. So
yeah, and sort of the underlying theme of the album is about coming from a small town like that nobody really gives a fuck about, but that's full of talent. And like all these insanely talented people that I know, there's no following for them here. There's no support for them here, like very little, right? Yeah. You know, we're Niagara region is 500,000 people, and none of us have remotely close to 500,000 anything on anything that we've done. It's right. So
I'm at like 500,000.
Yeah. And you know, we don't have the gangs and all that problems here, but we got serious problems here that we've lost friends to and lost talent to, you know. So I really wanted to put that as the title of the album, just because it just, again, like I said at the beginning of this long-winded explanation, I go with God, I go with the universe, I go with synchronicity. And when something like that just falls into my lap, and like the Bible verse describes the situation that I'm trying to put across on the album, and it's got Luke's name in it, and it's got 905 in it, I couldn't not call it Luke 9:5, man. So
all right. Like I said, I figured by now I'm getting a read on kind of the direction that you're going in a sense, but I wanted to get the explanation directly from you because, like I said, there's more to it all the time. So
yeah, I appreciate that.
We got these 2 tracks up here. We're gonna play them through, and then we're gonna talk about some of these other ones. I know I'm gonna play hybrid. I want to play number 11 and then number 6. Like, bro, you know what? We're gonna have a hard time with this episode. All right, I'm just gonna have to play. I'm going into 16 and out mode. So for those of you who are on these tracks, I'm gonna preface this. If you are on these songs and I happen to skip your verse, you can message me and I'll play the whole song later, which I will do eventually. But don't take offense if I do. There's just a lot of music to play, and the time we have is limited. That being said, let's get into the music, shall we?
Love.
Got a couple of these we're gonna play all the way through.
This one's called St. Catherine's featuring Sazy.
Yes, sir.
2,000 years, I say it's time we start messing back.
It is.
Yeah. Hey, my black hoodie on the morning of death. The morning after shit, you might not got a morning left. When all the mornings left and all that's left is ashes in the wind. They only remember you for all the money that you used to spend. But a unique soul will go the long road. Obsessed with just designer shit, sends thugs phones to the crossroads. But I'm the one who's lost though. I skip a stone and let it cross moats. I feel like I am one within the cosmos. Yeah, unorthodox flows when we cross bows. My arrow hit a feather off a sparrow. When I tossed those, I lost hoes, but never lost hope. The 12 apostles, I'm eager. My frost froze, looking at the boss close. A lot of Judas in my circle, shit was circumstantial. They push my button like Beethoven on pianos. Now light the candles, begin the seance. My shit scribbled right up on your brain, ain't no crayons. Hey, my hometown didn't show me love. Yeah, my own father never showed me love. Those lead showers flying like a dove. Trying to fly above.
Try and live your life a thug, and you might die like one. By the knife, by the gun, in an iron lung, or in a cell, praying that your time will be expunged. The fates that we escape on our way to greatness makes them hate on us. But today it's changing, baby. I have faith they will show love. Can't be 30-something dodging cops like we still 21. Rap is savage, fans won't have it if you don't carry a gun. But they quick to say you should have been about the music soon as you do something dumb. Had me moving like what the fuck do I gotta do to come up? Soon as I find it, I'll let you know. But my mind is identical to a well-timed metronome. And I know that my time is coming, so it's time you pretend you know. If you don't, but if you know, since retrospective, I've been a spectacle. Then in retrospect, shit, you probably know that I've been the GOAT. About to make every Judas genuflect like I'm the Pope when I resurrect the dope. Don't reject me like my hometown did Sazy. In 40 we did murder, cause I'ma go super safe just like Sazy, and then act like I never heard of all y'all. You either fly or you fall. There's gonna be tears of joy cried when I ball. It's 9:05, shouts out Niagara Falls. St. Catherine's in this motherfucker. It's the hometown. That old real shit.
Okay.
Arson on the beat. See, yeah. I've been on this shit since the Delta Bingo. So deaf. Lou Ferrigno, how y'all so blind but never felt a thing though. I am John, I am Paul, not Ringo, So you could call me the Pope, you could call me the GOAT. Got him all in the ropes, like what's he talking about? What's he so positive for? Thanks for all the support, now the ball's in my court. Y'all don't know me, y'all don't know me. Why I'm all in your mind. Y'all don't know me, y'all don't know me. Why I'm all in your mind. Choom gang, that's the homies. Choom gang, that's the homies. And we all in the grind. Y'all don't know me, y'all don't know me. So why I'm all in your mind. Cause I keep coming back like I'm masked by law. Never thought I'd have to wear a mask by law. Give me a good excuse to act like y'all. Cause I keep coming back like I'm masked by law. Never thought I'd get to wear a mask by law. Give me a good excuse to act like y'all. Act like y'all. I've been on this shit since the Delta Bingo. So deaf. Lou Ferrigno, how y'all so blind but never felt a thing though. I am John, I am Paul, not Ringo. So you could call me the Pope, you could call me the GOAT. Got them all in the ropes, like what's he talking about? What's he so positive for? Thanks for all the support, now the ball's in my court. I said the ball's in my court. It's like basketball. It's like basketball. Keep coming back like a mask by law. Never thought I'd get to wear a mask by law. Give me a good excuse to act like y'all. 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 Give me a good excuse to act like y'all. Cause y'all be wearing masks like act like y'all.
Oh, the switch up.
What do you do?
Who produced this?
They've been messing with us for
The beat chef.
time we start messing back.
Okay.
Ezza got 2 arson beats to himself. So all you crusty motherfuckers take a seat on the shelf while you just collect dust like a seashell. I'ma be doing this shit till 3012. Y'all need a shot of B12. The city been through hell and ain't nobody sleeping well. We all got dead homies from the streets we dwell. And Bell Let's Talk telling us to keep mental health in check. I'm sorry, I gotta get this check. If I can't feed myself, how can I check on my friends, you know? Like, which route is the best to go? Been broke too long to be professional. Working at an old folks home, but at home I'm still worried who's the next to go. So I give everyone their flowers and their X's and O's. Unless you got the odds are you just never know. Just that central flow from the bottom of my left ventricle. Yo, free up legs, beats lost to the system. Damn, I really miss you, Joe. And Chuck, yo, I miss you so much. I ain't even stopped to think how much I miss Mimo. I went to text ITM, say what's up. Had one from him saying Luke's dead. What the fuck? I can't even keep up. Yo, fuck the fake shit. Let's just be real. Let's bring peace, man. Try and keep up. Cause I can't even keep up. I've been trying to bring us all together, make this shit something bigger, but y'all just can't keep up.
Track's called Obi.
Obi.
They've been messing with us for 2,000 years. I say it's time we start messing back.
Hey, I used to listen to Obi Trice. Back then I was getting some cold advice. Made in the 90s like golden rice. I used to go so out of pocket. Now when I'm flowing, it's so precise. But never stay static like poltergeist. About to take off on a rocket. So when I talk, keep an open mind. Sun up and nice up is so polite. Since back when the chronic was overpriced. And we still called it the chronic. They wouldn't hand us an open mic, but we was left to our own devices. Stuck in the city that's known for plights. Suffering under these oversights. But now I'm a star. Like I evolved from Omanite. That was a reference to Pokemon. Michael Devan on a starry night. Like post-impressionist art. Differently seen in sober light. Riding a beam of ultralight. Lighting up green like Moldavite. Or the go light. And the go like. I used to listen to Obi Trice. Back then I was getting some cold advice. Made in the 90s like golden rice. I used to go so out of pocket. Now when I'm flowing it's so precise. Never stay static like poltergeist. About to take off on a rocket. So when I talk keep an open mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
905. Yeah,
That
here.
was misguided, man. Shouts out Humble Hab.
I know you misguided, but you could follow a dream and you could stick by it. You can get what you need to go and live by it. You can make them all see the way you did it right. Hey, Realize that the vision you have don't have to be perfect, but understand that it's worth it regardless the circumstances that birthed it. I'm taking chances with verses to make an impact on the local circuit rather than serving them with commercialism, cause I could do that with ease. You see, I'm cool as the breeze. Okay, I lied, I tried, it just didn't work till I knew to be me. And now I'm feeling so free, I can't just chill on the beat, knowing I will defeat any villainous beast to come between me and filling my cheeks. I mean the face ones, not some fake buns, cause I'm as ill as can be. And I got the will to pick myself up after every defeat. And instill that will in everyone who listens to me. A friend in need is a friend indeed. So if you need to talk, just send for me. Hey, a friend in need is a friend indeed. If you need to hear it again, press repeat. Hey, I know you misguided, but you can follow a dream and you can stick by it. You can get what you need to go and live by it. You can make them all see the way you did it right. Hey,
I know you misguided.
it's home.
Y'all gonna have to go and cop that album.
Yeah, man. Y'all getting the sneak previews.
I'm going in.
Oh man, this was a surprise.
But you don't gotta pay me.
This one was a shocker.
I'm getting speed.
Right?
Yeah.
Ooh, and we ain't stopping too. I got a lot to
Feel like the possible.
got a lot of good. Tropical, water mango, winter berry tango, keeping all the leaves away like citronella candles. But I ain't got no action. I don't care what these people do, and never promise you. But if you gotta shoot, you gotta shoot. And God will judge. Not my business to make God with you. Not these roles of passing knowledge on to you. French like soccer and blue. I'm playing soccer and blue. That's why
That line right there.
Knowledge onto you. French like soccer and bleu. I'm playing soccer and blue.
Blue. Ah, come on.
But I rocked out to some beautiful loot back in 2012. If I can't do what I can, I'll just do what I do. If I knew who I am, why should I prove it to you? You should just do you, my man. And if not, I'll see you from the top view. It's home wreck, it's Choom gang, what is it? Going in like I'm not. You ain't got to pay me like a prostitute. I'm getting spins like the rooms do. Hey, ooh. And we ain't stopping till going in like I'm the boss of you. And hand part of me, you booking Dr. Seuss. I'm getting spins like the rims do. Ooh, hey. And we ain't stopping too. They whole viewpoint woven. They going in. I stay hot, by comparison, I'm going in like J-Sock, 2 joints, smoking, vision like shit's Baywatch, slow-mo words, H2O, plateau, you just stay off, I swear to God we gon' seance, after I spell it out, funny how you sound out, how you think it turned out, I'm seeing things, I'm out here, successful, first had that stressful, but I found what's good with it when I sequester myself better, I can bring my real side, you fake down to yourself, center. And what you think is right is only half the position. I bask in the rhythm.
What's up, Brett Man, baby?
Decisions
Yo,
as if it had
hey,
to
Lolly,
be
kill
in it. And that's
Yuck, back.
immaculate wisdom. But cats, I have to get vicious to rack, and that's just the mission. Up in my class from these bitches to spread love.
When they see me going in.
Because of you. And hand part of me, you looking Dr. Seuss. I'm getting spin like she showed me hula hoops. It's home records, Choom gang. She about to spin too.
Cause it's bang time when we throwing gang signs out the
Rest in
fuck.
peace to the God, man.
We throwing gang signs.
My man got a solo track.
When we throwing gang signs out the fucking window, homie. We throwing gang signs, cause it's bang time when we throwing gang signs out the fucking window, homie. We
And it's
throwing
just the tip of the iceberg.
bang time when we throwing gang signs out the fucking window, homie. Lies, you fucking will. My gang, I ain't like the motherfuckers all the same. Blunt of the day, cover the pain, nothing in fucking your day. On the space moon, let the bass boom. Turn it up, rumble the frame. the #1 gang, that be us. And we Choom all day on that MKBBOGGCOPK from around the way. Holler at Ray. That my nigga, he tried no way. Tell me that he gotta re-up, hit him back up in 30 minutes. I'm like, okay. See, yeah, out the window, though I switch my name. Like every month, it's still Choom gang when I holler at bang. 2, ambidextrous, karate chop straight to your dome, bitch. It's home, acronym gang. I thought you know this. We throwing gang signs, cause it's bang time. When we throwing gang signs out the fucking window, homie. We throwing gang signs, cause it's bang time. When we throwing gang signs out the fucking window, homie. We throwing gang signs, cause it's bang time. When we throwing gang signs out the fucking window, homie. We throwing gang signs, cause it's bang time. When we throwing gang signs out the fucking window, homie. So good.
Yeah.
Ooh, this one.
Messing with us for
This one,
2,000
you were on
years,
some
I say
other
it's time to
shit.
start messing.
My new shit, I'm on my new shit, ayy. I'm on my new shit, I'm on my new shit, ayy. I'm on my new shit, I'm on my new shit. That 1992 Shaolin Wu shit, ayy. Shit, that new shit, ayy. I'm on my new shit, that new shit, ayy. I'm on my new shit, that new shit. That 2002 DJ Clue shit, ayy. I'm on my new shit. This that you won't read in the news shit. They try and tell me that I need the blueprint, but ultraviolet vision can just see right through it. From understandable smooth shit that murderers move with, to repeatable bullshit that teenagers shoot to. I love both, baby, that's the new shit. I could bridge the gap, so let's get back to the music. Well, you could just proceed to your cruise ship. I'ma be at your house on your roof in boots, bitch. I'm talking Santa-like movements, in and out with a sack and only leaving hoof prints. Don't try to test me. It's getting cold outside, and I'm getting tested. We in Canada, where it can be messy. They're playing hockey in my backyard. I think I see Gretzky, and that's cause I'm on my new shit. I'm on my new shit. Ayy, I'm on my new shit. I'm on my new shit. Ayy, I'm on my new shit. I'm on my new shit. That 1992 Shaolin Wu shit. Ayy, I'm on my new shit. That new shit. Ayy, I'm on my new shit. That new shit. Ayy,
Been
I'm
messing
on
with
my
us
new
for
shit.
2,000
That
years, I say it's time we
shit.
start messing back.
Hey, 2002 DJ. Everything I do just be resonating, and my crew just be regulating. It's Choom gang, we in the basement. Yeah. Fuck with me.
You might be elevating.
Everything I do just be resonating, and my crew just be regulating. Yeah. It's Choom gang, we in the basement. They want you a fool and they belly aching. I finished school and I'm in my placement. I need a good ass job after my graduation. I never dropped out but had a late registration. Now all my ladies pop yo pussy like this. It's too many girls, I'ma let my wife pick. And if she don't like dick, fuck it, I'ma still let my wife pick. Said all my ladies pop yo pussy like this.
Oh my god.
Let my wife pick. And if you don't like dick, fuck it, I'ma still let my wife hit. Everything I do just be resonating, and my crew just be regulating. It's Choom gang, we in the basement. Yeah. Fuck with me and you might be elevating. Everything I do just be resonating, and my crew just be regulating. Yeah. It's Choom gang, we in the basement. Go ahead, lean with it. Go ahead, rock with it. Everything. Now go ahead, lean with it. Now go ahead, rock with it. Everything. Now go ahead, lean with it. Go ahead, rock
What's the
with
total running time of the album?
59 minutes and 25 seconds.
I need
Nice,
a unicorn in
nice.
schoolgirl uniform.
Just shy of an hour.
Uniform.
My longest by far.
Plus you
Definitely.
for, baby,
I mean, the last
unicorn.
3 have been
what?
what?
You think I do this
Maxed
for?
out at 8?
Hour.
My
Yeah.
baby loved me when I had no
Yeah,
money.
so
COVID-19
definitely you
fucking
took
up
your
your
time with
show
this
money.
one,
Now
but
your money
it was
looking
well
like my
cultivated.
sitting at home money.
Yeah, man, it was very
For nobody.
calculated and cultivated.
I had no money. Astro
The
World
most
fucking
thought
up.
I've put into a project by
Looking
far.
like sitting at home money.
Yeah.
Hey. All my ladies pop
And the
your
vibe,
pussy
like it's a
like
different
this.
vibe
It's
each
too
track.
many
You know what I
girls,
mean?
I'ma
You got a
let my
little bit of
wife pick.
everything.
Yeah, man, we pepper it in. We pepper it in.
I'ma still let my wife hit. Said all my ladies pop your pussy like this. It's too many girls, I'ma let my wife pick. And if she don't like dick, fuck it. I'ma still let my wife hit.
Yeah.
Everything I do just be resonating. And my crew just be regulated. It's Choom Gang, we in the basement. Yeah. Fuck with me, you might be elevated. Everything I do just be resonating. And my crew just be regulating. Yeah. It's Choom Gang, we in the basement. Ooh.
Nice transition. This is Hybrid featuring Jube Electron and my man Double.
Big blunt full of some kind of high.
Man, when you sent me this, I was just like, this is uber chill. All right. I was like, all right.
I remember Doobie was like, I don't know, and you were like, bro, just make it piffy. Just make it piffy.
Yeah. Oh man.
On my own island.
Dude's got some good bars still, man. He's underrated for sure.
I love his verse on this. He came through, man. He's good.
Smoking strains.
Definitely.
They used to be confiscating. Yeah, I got the crypto kind of knock-a-lack-a-like right here, baby.
Like.
Say, I am half man, half amazing. I'm a demigod. No need for demonstration.
Yup.
And I spit that pyroclastic flow that'll roast your whole pistachio, goddammit. Big blunt full of some kind of high.
Okay, now correct me if I'm wrong. When I first dropped my verse, it was on the second verse, right? And you adjusted it?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was tripping. I was like,
oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I put that on the second, whatever, you know.
Yeah, there's some creative directing.
All right. Well played.
Shouts out to Electron.
I'm lit. Don't care if it's hybrid, Jamaican or Hawaiian. Where'd you really buy it, man? Every single kind that I'm finding, I'm trying. The highway is my way. I don't say bye, bitch. Always getting high. Guess I've been the highest. Fly shit that I'm rocking when I'm driving. I can't even really see through my eyelids. My iris is always getting lower than the sky is. Big blunt full of some kind of hybrid.
It's always getting lower than the sky.
Till I'm on my own island, driving some kind of big blunt full of some kind of hybrid. Bong bowl full of some kind of hybrid.
No.
My own island, driving some kind of
Puff on the piff, I got help premeditate. IT leave for backwards is often the debate. Coupon the state of affairs. Elevate like you will climb up the stairs. Negate the hate when you see them a stare. Make a statement and about a chatter word. Show them you're superb in the boots upon the curb. Exhale the eye tall and seek a higher face in mind. Nobody try if it go on, but I and I guide is divine with a
big blunt full of some kind of hybrid.
Blessed it.
Blessed it. Kind of hybrid.
Hey, thank you.
Till I'm on my own
Blessed
island.
and baptized.
Some kind of. Oh man. Again, like you got those beats, you got those tracks.
Man, shouts out to ITM and Luke of the story of the album. Also co-produced this track. One of the last things he did musically was fix the bass line in this beat. So it had to go on that.
Made my own lane just to stay out the way of the competition. Now they following it when astray, cause they can't maintain this level of composition. Wet pavement, they walking in it. Take my awkward writtens, I'm so unapologetic with and let them rip. We taking it straight to the post-apocalyptic. Rappers, I probably flip them with the naughty rhythm. I be kicking, musician, inflicting all afflictions on your brain. It's a love drug, not cocaine. A love bug that startled you and made you drop your hate. Like you dropped your plate. French fries, hamburger, and the chocolate shake. But I'm not just gonna watch you pick it up. I'm about to hand you something healthier, cause I'm not giving up on you. Forgive them for they know not what they do. Just remember who tried to sing some stuff to lift them up. And yep, at the end of it all will be the unsung heroes. The unsung heroes. Yeah, at the end of it all will be the unsung heroes. The unsung heroes. At the end of it all will be the unsung heroes. The unsung heroes. Yeah, at the end of it all will be the unsung heroes. These positive vibes may not make me a killer, but they might keep you from killing. Said these positive vibes may not make me a living, but they might help you stay living. These positive vibes may not make me a killer, but they might keep me from killing. Said these positive vibes may not make me a living, but they might help me stay living. Yeah. Positive vibe. Positive vibe.
There's a Choom in IPM scratching.
At the end of it all will be unsung heroes. Unsung heroes.
Like a guitar solo level.
Will be the unsung heroes. Unsung heroes.
Yeah, yeah.
So at the end of it all will be the unsung heroes.
That
Unsung
idea, baby.
Yeah, at the end of it all will be the unsung heroes. No mistakes.
This one is called Our Way.
They've been messing with us for 2,000
Yeah.
years. I say it's time we start
Now
messing.
that I finally found my way. Hey, hey. I finally found my way. Hey, I finally found my way. Hey, hey, I finally found my way. Hey, maybe we too broke, why don't we just wait? Maybe find the perfect day when our situation has changed. She said seasons come and go, but love forever remains. Life is inconsistent, yet it tends to stay the same. Let's just bring a witness and one to capture the day. It was supposed to rain, but I asked my mother to pray. Then God parted the clouds and he lit up our way. So we recited our vows and we did it our way. Hey, hey, I finally found my way. Hey, I finally found my way. Hey, hey, I finally found my way. Hey,
And when I found my way, all they could do was judge, bow down and pray. Life was what you do to us, never ceases to amaze me. What I will do for love, but ain't nobody gonna save me. So baby, let's do this for us. And when I found my way,
Who's the feature?
all they could do was
Been
judge,
instructed by management, not people on that.
Would you believe you said enough by saying that?
Yeah, I could confirm with you in private, but I'm pretty sure you, as a married man, you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we had some information.
Different language when you married, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for real.
hey,
For real.
We understand each other, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you're way more experienced than I, but I'm starting to get it. You feel me?
Hey, experience doesn't win every battle, bro. Especially when the rules change.
Yeah, sometimes it's a losing battle, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I should relish being inexperienced.
Yes, because then you have that. When you experience, you have to relate to that experience. It gets a little witchy.
Oh, man. That's good.
Yeah.
Witchy.
telling you.
Girl, how you get so witchy, witchy, witchy?
Oh man.
Girl, how you get so witchy, witchy,
Messing
witchy?
with us for 2,000 years, I say it's time we start messing with that.
I got a spiritual girl, make my kundalini rise. When I look in her eyes, I feel my chakras align. See that ass from behind, pull them panties to the side. I'ma slide to the divine in you, baby, cause you my spiritual girl. Make my kundalini rise. When I look in your eyes, I feel my chakras align. See that ass from behind, pull them panties to the side. I'ma slide to the divine in you. We split 5 grams of shrooms. Now there's a heroic dose for 2. We in the woods with no shoes. Marijuana to smoke, music to smoke too. World coming to an end, old news. We gliding, climbing to a top with no roof. She got that aqua flow too. I'ma give her all I got like the bases are loaded. And once I pop a few dingers, I figure that her soul will be open. Yeah, she did a tarot card reading yesterday that told her Mars retrograde is the best for deep throating. She made me burst like a levy break. Told me my energy. We meditate.
What is that, yo? Like, I'm saying how I feel. If you don't like it, that's okay.
I got a spirit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
See that ass from behind. Pull them panties to the side. I'ma slide to the divine in you.
Yeah. Shouts out Ace Moore, the corner store rapper.
Store rapper, what up?
Messing
Yeah.
with us for 2,000 years, I say it's time we start
905
messing
to hide a boy. Yeah. Still tripping like I'm sipping ayahuasca water. Still tipping like I'm dripping pain. Still tripping like I'm sipping ayahuasca water. And I don't feel no pain. Hey, yeah. Still tripping like I'm sipping ayahuasca water. Still tipping like I'm dripping pain. Still tripping like I'm sipping ayahuasca water. And I don't feel no pain. Hey. Crawling on the highway, they passed me on the left side. I'm driving to the byway like I never heard of Best Buy. Time traveling sideways, finding alternate plot lines. I need a new antenna, can't connect to the Wi-Fi. Interference from satellites and objects unidentified. My homeboy did a couple lines and visited a past life, but he came back alright. Thank God he made it through that flat line. Yeah, he made it through that flat line. Now we still tripping like I'm sipping ayahuasca water. Still tipping like I'm dripping pain. Still tripping like I'm sipping ayahuasca water. And I don't feel no pain. Still tripping like I'm sipping ayahuasca.
Y'all gonna have to get the album. Ace Moore,
Get the album, man.
get the album.
All platforms, wherever you listen to music. That's a Choom Gang, Loop 95. It's just a little instrumental interlude that I put together.
Okay. So I guess we'll use this time to talk about, you know what I mean, the latest developments.
Yeah, man.
So you're now not only artist, producer, engineer,
Yes.
promoter of sorts. You're now a personal support worker. Is that the title, or
Correct. Correct. I'm a personal support worker. I work in the long-term care setting, so I'm looking after a lot of palliative people, people with dementia. So it's a major change from anything I've done career-wise before. But this pandemic was inspirational, man. It really was like, what do you really want to do with your time in this world? And I want to make a difference in people's lives. And if I can get paid to do that, then that's great. And living in the Niagara region, there is so much opportunity for personal support workers. We've got an aging population, and this is a great time to get into it, man. So I encourage anybody out there who's physically still there and mentally and emotionally strong to look into becoming a personal support worker, because you're going to have job security for sure. And you're gonna help people, man. You're gonna feel good. So that's my pitch.
All right. But y'all didn't expect to hear that pitch over such funky music, huh?
No, that's it, man. I bring them what they don't expect.
Exactly. Give them a culture shock.
Give them the culture shock, man. Keep them on their toes.
All right. We got KOW featuring Anubis 5 and John Mortar.
They've been messing with
Yeah.
us. I say it's time we start messing back.
I sit atop a throne of skeletal pieces and play God. Like I punch the genome edit in sequence, we gain credence. Non-believers frequent my reasons and hop allegiance for convenience, like a change up through seasons. Easing up on my competing legions, deep in the political and evil malfeasance with lesions bleeding. Defenses losing and weakened, I'm plugging Anubis 5 battle rap to deplete all these demons. I am the king of the gas, solar fast soundscapes, far too lengthy to travel. Projecting sound through audible scenery, machinery, cash it out illegally. Crown like basic symmetry, the imagery of thorns cast to a head of diamonds, fused with elements predated modern science. Defiance is a virtue to overthrow malevolence with eloquence and elegance. Leave the peasants weaponless.
Hey, and know we live for the
Watch
summer.
out, Anubis 5. I brought him out of retirement for that one, man. I hope he stays out of
Know
retirement.
we live for the summer. We'll always be the kings of the winter. Hey, I know we live for the summer. We'll always be the kings of the winter. So though we live for the summer, we'll be the kings for the winter. We'll be the kings for the winter. Yeah.
Now, you know we had to do it to him with a remix, baby.
99.
99.
Mall City.
Okay, let's
Crab
bar
Rat.
out.
DJ
I want
K
all the
Flip.
smoke. Bring the jar out. When I'm out at the bar, I don't bring my car out. I'm trying to go the star route. Spend winters at my Mars house, but still come home for Christmas because it's far out. Christian religion
Mixed with ritualistic guidance, pretty much the negative of your language. I'll be smoking cannabis.
watching all some slim shady, standing up because it's real. Plus it's what the fuck I feel. I've been hustling for pills. I'm for something real. I'm with Elon Musk. You see stuff from Dijon, mustard, and eel. No, I won't be the rich, but I'm looking for stuff to steal. Rest in peace to Jesus, was up in his will. Now I got 99 motherfucking problems, but a bar ain't one motherfucker. I'm the motherfucking son of God, motherfucker. Hey, I got 99. Said I got 99 motherfucking problems, but a bar ain't one motherfucker. I'm the motherfucking son of God, motherfucker.
Mars City.
Hey, I got 99.
I can't help but feel terrible. I want all the smoke like secret Mortal Kombat character. Me and Eric crack a blunt and pack it with the gas like we driving a black Challenger through every single capital across North America. You soft, I'm an animal. I cough when I smoke the guac in the drop. Middle fingers up, screaming fuck the cops. Bandana like I'm Pac. Can't vandalize the block. Used to Chuck and his brother Clay when he. I was hot. I used to cipher in the parking lot. I'm still hot. I still cipher in the parking lot. I was hot. I used to cipher in the parking lot. I'm still hot. I still cipher in the parking lot. I was hot. I used to cipher in the parking lot. I'm still hot. I still cipher in the parking lot. I was hot. I used to cipher in the parking lot. I'm still hot. I still cipher in the parking lot. I was hot. I used to cipher in the parking lot. I'm still hot. I still cipher in the parking lot.
Yeah. Let me at him, I'm empty-handed and ravenous. You better ask if these metal shackles will pass the stress test. If I snap them, I'm spazzing, expect a savage attack.
Yeah.
I'm which to actualize, and that's the risk. Pacifist through the abdomen of an adversary. Hatchet buried, get played like devil's advocate. Sparing addle brain, cattle to the very end. Gun shy punchlines, tongue tied cherry stems. Yet the knot in my pockets just shredded wrappers. With that $1 to offer, I've been a factor. Within a matter of seconds, I'm wrecking all your shit. Gretzky jersey share a dilemmas, a bar ain't on the list.
Speak easy.
Sure that I'm not insane in these exotic strains. Probably have the reason I forgot your names. Are you lame or are you sane? and got him saying not again. I'm on my way with 52 car pickup, dropping game. It's not a thing, so here, cheers with a near beer. I'm weird as this here weird beard and fear, and steer clear of a square, then circle around it and triangulate my fate to take shape while trying to keep it 1,000. I'll find a reasonable outcome is me on the beach with a freak on the weekend just lounging, thinking aloud, fishing for thoughts, and hey, I got one. I've got tons of problems in my life, but
I had to come back in.
Right in the back and move feet right in shotgun. Packing a Mac in the back of the act like we big pun. Fat cup of Joe, I lean back to the kick drum. When I sip Remy Ma, my terror squad on the way up. Dead in the middle of Little Italy. I be twirling fettuccine and eating capicoli from Sicily. Anybody can hate on me, not many can spit with me. Been making local history since way before this release. Now this is the epitome that you witnessing me and rail dropping back to back ritualistically with consistency. This is how you smoke weed, stay high, and live a dream realistically. Learn that from Wiz Khalifa. Now I stay trippy, but baby, there is no tripping me. We take the 90s from 99 to infinity, but as the son of God, I'm John 7:23. Cut a man, I make him whole. So why you press that? I got 99 motherfucking problems, but a bar ain't one motherfucker. I'm the motherfucking son of God, motherfucker. Hey, I got
Controversial.
said I got 99 motherfucking problems, but a bar ain't one motherfucker. I'm the motherfucking son of God, motherfucker. Hey, I got 99. Now I got 99 motherfucking problems, but a bar ain't one motherfucker. I'm the motherfucking son of God. Hey, I got 99.
Flip.
That's it, baby. That's the grand finale.
All right. Now there's more to some of those songs that we played, but you're gonna have to get the full panache, as they say, when you go to any streaming platform, look up Ezza of Choom Gang, and type in Luke 9395.
No,
get 3 from?
No,
I'm gonna
yeah,
get
I
93.
appreciate it, bro. That was a great mix, a great little taste. Hopefully everybody's got a good idea and they can go bump that, man.
Yeah.
Wherever their choice of music is.
Mhm.
Yeah, and follow me at Ezza905 on Instagram because that's where I'm most active.
Yeah. I realized that when I sent you a text message, you didn't answer that, but you answered your Insta.
Yeah. I say like order. It's like Insta is the best way to get at me, and then text, and then Facebook Messenger. Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Duly noted.
Actually, with you, Facebook Messenger we've probably talked on the most. So again, might be like, oh, there's block, but no, Insta's really moved up in my repertoire. But
Okay.
I don't like any of it, man. Fuck all of it, man.
I'm telling you, I'd rather just go to a park, meet people, and talk to them.
It's over, man. It's over for all that, man.
Yo, there was
go to the metaverse park.
I'm telling you, like there was a weed convention like on the end of November, and I pulled up with my 60-watt speaker, and there was people in the smoking den, and to just be in that kind of environment, it was just like some degree of normalcy. You know what I mean? But now it's just like everything's just shut down. Everybody's back in their corner. It's just like,
They're saying by March we'll be heading back to normal, but we'll see. Maybe we could have a good summer, man. Maybe we'll have a good summer.
My fingers are crossed because the second annual Culcha Shock Community Cookout is scheduled for August.
The second annual Culcha Shock Family Community Cookout is scheduled for August. Why don't you tell the folks a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, you see, this August, we are planning on having a community cookout in Welland, and it is going to feature, hopefully, the likes of Ezza of Choom Gang.
Dude, August is my birthday. It's Leo season, man. I'm there. I'm in the zone.
All right, cool. And then we got Crooked Control. I believe Breaking Still is on the card. Johnny Armani. We got LG. Man, and that's just so far. Myself, and those are just the names so far. We're gonna be performing. We're gonna have a barbecue. Basically, we're gonna be having kebabs, jerk chicken, burgers, hot dogs.
Let's go.
Yeah, yeah. I might even step up and cook a lasagna just for the hell of it.
Woo! Get the
Yeah.
nya going.
Yeah, going. And last year I made a jerk turkey that got
jerky.
the jerky. It got dusted. It got like I brought it out. I got the guy with you were interviewed by him too. The guy with the beard from the Savage Circle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he is a ninja with a knife, bro. Like I gave him the turkey. I said, bro, I don't want to fuck this up. Can you cut it for me? I went from the kitchen to the dining room, did a lap around the table, cleaning stuff up and gathering the things that I needed. By the time I got back into the kitchen, the turkey was carved off of the bone. Just I was like,
just ready for distribution.
Ready. So I'm like, okay, cuts it up. Then I'm like, all right, I bring it outside. I think I picked it up maybe half an hour later. It was done. The whole thing. Yeah. And then I made a stir fry that got dusted. But this one you came and he was like 15, I think, and he made a fried rice that everybody was talking about. So, it was
goddamn, that's a prodigy right there, man.
Yes, sir. And he even plays guitar, so
my man Kevin rolled through too, Solicious.
Yeah. Oh, we had the fucking it was so dope. At the first cookout, we had a jerked rib eating contest. At the second cookout, we had a turkey leg eating contest, and they were both so delicious. Oh my goodness. It was like I didn't realize how many people. Okay, so during the performance, the kids were out spread across the field. I don't know if you've ever seen my backyard, but they were spread across the field.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize how many people there were there. But then when they're like, okay, Block, announce the turkey leg or the rib.
We got turkey legs over here.
Yeah, he's like, announce the eating contest. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, we're about to have the sauce fucking rib eating contest. Everybody come up to the table, and then I saw how many people there were there, and we had 90 doesn't seem like a big number, but when you're only allowed to have 100, 90 is a very risky number.
Yeah, 90 is big for a backyard, fam.
You know what I mean? So I'm dead. I'm like, all right, cool. And it was like a mixture of kids and adults too. So it was the whole vibe, and those were just the people that actually came out and were out there. That wasn't counting the people that I saw watching in the windows and the people that were sitting in their backyards actually watching the show. So, you know what I mean? I got to shout out them because they helped make me the block. So,
yeah, man. Well, keep me posted on the exact date and shit. I'll make sure that I can be there.
Yep.
Shit, man. So Wellen just got a big come up, man.
Yeah.
How you feel about that as the number one rapper in Welland?
Well, I mean, I feel like I've been drafted to a team that has potential. There's a lot of talent out here, and we just want to go to the top.
We're thinking about championships right now, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about is championships.
I'm telling you, all we don't talk about is championships. I got that Diamond Award this year after, plug-in.
Yeah, congratulations, bro.
Thank you very much. After plug-in, what is it? 12 years out here? 12 years I've been out here. So,
yeah, bro, you got to just keep on plugging away, man. That's the only way to do it, man.
Yes, sir. You know what I mean? So, okay, now let's talk about this for a quick second before we go off the live. Well, stay on because I have to tell you something. But what do you think about there not being a Niagara Music Award ceremony last year?
Yeah, there was no ceremony, no anything. Yeah, man, I don't know. Obviously the people who put that together did a fantastic job with putting it together, particularly the last couple years. the event at Scotiabank in 2019 was just like so much fun, and everybody had like a great time. It was great vibes, and it was just so well put together. And then obviously COVID happens, and then the 2020 online event was actually really good as well. It was very well put together, you know. So like, what I will say is it's obvious to me that there's a lot of moving pieces and a lot of pieces to that puzzle that make those events possible. And I know that the online format probably wasn't ideal for them, because the event at Scotiabank. Oh damn! I got a phone call. The event at Scotiabank brought in a lot of money, and the online events ain't bringing in money. So I kind of understand. There's a lot of people that probably need to get paid for that to happen, and with it being online, there's probably not a lot of money coming in to pay them. Hold on a moment.
Yep, I'll mute you.
Hello?
Yeah, so I mean that's a very sensible response. I like that. I like that. So yeah, we're talking to Ezza of Choom Gang, and we are going to be closing up soon. But I just wanted to give an opportunity to shout out who we want to shout out before we go. He's got some beardness to chant to. So while he does that, I will try to entertain those of you who are here. Listen, we have another episode of the Terrell Effect happening tomorrow. That is Saturday at 12 p.m. I will be live with, give me a moment while I check my schedule. Tomorrow I will be live on the Terrell Effect with, oh yes, that's right, Breaking Still. I will be live on location at Breaking Still's Jam Center. And it will be an interesting endeavor. It'll be an interesting endeavor, and we will have a fun time. It's going to be 2 shows. We're going to have a performance show, and we're going to have an interview podcast so that we can, you know, separate the footage and get some popping off like that. But it's going to be dope. So tune in tomorrow with Breaking Still. We'll be live on the Terrell Effect. All right. Okay, so what do you guys think about the album so far? Hit us up in the chat. Let us know what's going on. I think we got some good stuff happening here. But yeah, I'll give it a couple minutes before I log out. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'll do this because that's what restream lets you do. Dish, bring it back to me for a minute. Yeah, let me. Oh, you back? Okay, cool. All right, he's back. Dish.
Oh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I will say a lot of people, if you aren't, or even if you aren't in Canada and you're watching this, there's a lot of talk right now about Canada being a tyrannical prison of a country, you know, for all the COVID lockdown measures. But let me tell you this much: if you like marijuana, I mean, this is a thriving haven of extremely accessible, extremely cheap marijuana. So what kind of prison is that, you know?
You know what I mean? How they go, it's one thing if they locked us up without it, but they're like, okay, you can go get it, but once you get it, you got to go back.
Yeah.
You go with that.
With your weed.
Yeah.
You know, they made weed legal, but I mean, legal is not, yeah, you know. Yeah, I don't buy much legal weed. I buy a lot of decriminalized weed though.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. But anyway, I digress. What's going on?
Oh man, just, you know what I mean? We got an event happening on the 25th with the James Webb Telescope being put up behind the moon. We're gonna see if we can make some noise and send it back to the past or back to the future, however it goes. The 14th of February, we have a Valentine's Day event. If you'd like to participate in that, same criteria, or similar criteria as the last one, basically. And then we have another event happening on the 21st of February. So, yeah, we're keeping busy. We're keeping busy. And that's aside from the Candid Conversations on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. and the Terrell Effect on Saturdays at 12. And then now we got, you know what? I haven't introduced you to this. I think I don't know how big you are in wrestling or if you are at all, but we have this thing called, we have this thing called Me and the Boys Wrestling. And the way it's running is so very interesting because the POE, James Owen Brown, what he did was he took a bunch of his friends and he created their likeness in WWE 2K20.
Oh, nice.
And then they started a little league amongst themselves. Well, when I heard about this idea, I kind of brought like 17 people and said, let's combine, let's get all these characters and put them with your characters. And now we have like, I think it's like 32 individual characters that are interacting with each other in the ring during different simulated events. So this last episode, I've been talking my sauce. There's this one guy, oh man, Craig, oh man, Craig, I think it is. I think his name's Craig. And he's just a beast in the game. Right?
Shout out to Craig.
No, it's a Craig. So he's a beast
Or
in the
Greg
game.
or whatever your name is.
Yeah, so he does highlight reels and everything too. So I was talking sauce because he used me in a highlight reel. And I was just like, okay, you know what, whatever. It's one thing to beat me with the team, but like, can you beat me one-on-one? So then they were like, okay, we'll do a one-on-one match. I'm like, no. I want 3 stages of hell. So we went through a 3 stages of hell match. You can see it on season 3, episode 10 of Me and the Boys Wrestling. And the finish of the 3 stages of hell is so controversial. I'm not even going to spoil it for anybody that wants to watch, but just watch it. It's really funny. So I say this to you to say, if that's something if you're interested in that kind of thing, like we could throw you in there, get you in the chat, and then, kind of promote what's going on with you.
There's going to be a character that is me wrestling.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, man. That's very future, man. That's some future shit.
Yeah. So I don't know why it took me so long to bring it to you, but yeah. So the only thing is, all you got to do is really share the link when it goes up, and like, yeah, basically.
Hell yeah, man. If that's all I got to do, I'll do it.
Yeah. There's like, we have a chat that some people are in, but they don't, like, they're spectators. But like, as long as you're in the chat, like, you're considered to be paying attention, kind of thing. So yeah, I've had a week and a half long rap battle with this one guy. Like, every day I wake up, this guy has some sauce to talk, and I'm just like, okay, you Yankee putz. I'm gonna show you that we got bars up here north of that there border, okay?
Yo, we got northern bars, man.
Northern bars, bro. So we're going in with it. Stay on the live. Well, I'm gonna end the live, but stay on because that information I have to get to you. But yeah. Other than that, was there anybody you want to shout out before we go?
Oh shit, man. I don't want to start naming people because I know I'll forget people, but big shout out to my family, who really was very supportive of me going back to school, becoming a PSW while working on a rap album and all this stuff. So shouts out to my wife and son, my parents, my brother, and then everybody who like shows any sort of love at all. I really appreciate it. Like, and not just to me, but to any artist who's working on stuff in Niagara, anybody who's showing love to local artists, whether it be rappers or something else. big shout out to you and thank you, because the thing is, I was thinking, like, if the greats that we know as the greats never blew the fuck up, they wouldn't have stopped doing their thing. They would have just kept going, kept doing shit on whatever scale they had. So I feel like that's where we're at now, man. We're just like living this dream to whatever scale we can live it at. And anybody who shows us positive attitude toward that and not, what the fuck are these guys doing with their lives? We appreciate you, because
Yes.
It's so fulfilling to be able to have a passion and to live that passion and have people around you who support it and who want to be a part of it. So shout out to everybody who's everybody, and certainly anybody watching this and who's watched up to this point. I'm talking about you. So big shout out, and shout out to you, Block, for
Thank you.
continuing, man, and showing me that you just got to keep pressing and keep pressing and keep pressing.
Yeah, bro. That's what it is. That's what it is. That album, you know what I mean? That album's fire. Good work on that. You know what I mean? Like, I look forward to the next one. Any singles or whatever you have going on, let me know. I gotta get the link to this one. Whichever link you want to be promoted, send it to me, and I will put a QR code in the Culcha Shock magazine.
Beautiful. We'll do that.
All right.
Thank you, everybody. Peace,
Everybody,
love,
we
and
appreciate love you. Bless up.